Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, everyone. It is 7:42 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on this 15th day of March 2021. Happy Monday. Taking a look at Bitcoin here. Bitcoin it's had a pretty nice move over the weekend and then dropped down. Let's take a look here at the daily real quick, and let me kind of hide what's going on there. I wrote an article on this and had that annotated last time. If you look, we've had this. One of the ways that you can kind of measure is a market expanding or contracting. And one of the ways that's kind of a good measure is to spot the sizes of the swings. Right now, this looks pretty bearish. Visually, it looks like it's getting constricted. Yeah. So from this swing low to the swing high here, that's 138% rise. Then we have a 100% rise, and then we have a 43% rise. So things are constricting. We are making new all-time highs, but the ranges are getting constricted. And in fact, I don't even know. It looks like there's a change in angle. 68 degrees. 62. This is a little steeper. 64. Yeah, so not much of a change in the angles of the slope of those two angles, but it is less than this prior swing here. Really, it looks a lot like we have a possible. So if this is a rising wedge, okay. If this is a rising wedge pattern that we've got forming, or an ending diagonal pattern, whatever you want to call it, if this is a rising wedge, it can go up a lot higher, okay? It could certainly move up towards that 70,000 value area, maybe even to 80,000 very easily. Going back to the hourly chart where I have this regression channel and these swings. When I had written an article about this, I pointed out that we were pressing towards the mid here, and I've broken down below the mid, struggled to come back up to it, and that's kind of where we're finding ourselves halted as far as Bitcoin is concerned. Currently, where it's trading at, it's easier. Well, if it drops down below 55,800, it's a very easy trip down to 50,600. If it breaks up above 57,800, it's an easy trip to 60,000 again. But again, watch out for a particular level here, which I've still pointed out, and I'm not changing it. It's 53,411. There's a pretty good chance that we come down and test out 47,000 or 48,000 again, and in an ultimate kind of short-term move, we come down to test 38,000 again. That's what we see playing out here. But again, a lot of institutions are joining. It may not even occur. It sounded a little nuts when you heard of like Kathy Woods at ARK and MicroStrategies and some other entities buying Bitcoin at 48,000 a couple weeks ago. It seemed kind of crazy, but actually ended up not being very crazy at all. They ended up getting in at a very good price and made some nice moves there, because we got to a new all-time high of $61,788, so nearly touching 62,000. The fact that we broke 60,000 is a big deal. So that's on Bitcoin, and because everything is still so closely related to Bitcoin's price action, I don't want to really look at the rest of the altcoins. I want to see what happens for the rest of the day, because if the altcoin market continues to underperform Bitcoin, in other words, if we see the percentage losses in the altcoin market are greater than Bitcoin's losses, then we're seeing a double flight of capital. We're seeing a flight of dollars out of cryptos, and we're seeing a flight of Bitcoin out of the altcoin market. So I'm just watching out for that right now. I think it's best to just kind of watch and see how things go today. Really not looking at any other trade opportunities right now. I want to see how Bitcoin responds to these levels this morning, this New York session morning. Maybe later today I'll do another video. If there is some clear evidence of what Bitcoin's doing, we'll definitely find some buying opportunities. But for right now, we'll just kind of leave it where it's at and kind of mull over it over the next day here. But from all of us here at Exchange Rates UK TV, please don't forget to like and subscribe. I hope you all have a great start to your week. Hope you all have a great weekend, and I look forward to speaking with you in our next video.